Good morning. I won't be on here super long this morning, but figured I'd hang out for a little bit. I want to focus on organizing this garage a little bit. If the family feels better, if not, then I'll be inside with the family. So, good morning to you, Leroy. What's going on? I'm gonna do a little bit of light chest work today. I'm gonna see how the shoulder feels. Nothing too crazy. You know what? I'll go lighter. I'll warm up a little bit. Em, good morning. Good morning to you. Start with something light, see how it feels, and then go from there. Man, have you guys been tracking about the whole Greg Biffle thing? That's sad, man. That is really sad. Whole family passed away in that accident. It's extremely sad. He's a legend, man. That guy is a legend. And he was so nice. He did so much for so many people. Nish, good morning. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. You guys been keeping track of the Greg Biffle thing? Have you some of you not even know about it? Do you know who Greg Biffle is? Good morning, good morning. Yeah, he was like one of the GOATs of NASCAR, man. He was one of the best NASCAR racers of all time, and he was so nice. Him and his family did so much for people. From what I understand, he was headed down to or leaving something with Cletus McFarland. You know, dude with the big YouTube channel that bought the racetrack. James, morning. Merry Christmas to you. I appreciate it, man. You're a good man yourself. Thank you for thanks for being here and being a part of my family. Y'all be careful out there. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on nowadays. A lot of crazy stuff. And people are getting sick like crazy right now with this flu, fever type, body ache stuff. My daughter had it Wednesday night into Thursday. She had like a fever 3 different times, and we got it to break within about half hour, 45 minutes with children's Tylenol. Then my wife started getting sick, and I started getting sick, but I've already kind of cleared up a little bit. I never really got full-blown like sick. I just had a little bit of a headache and a little bit of a stuffy nose that was starting to like back up. But I cleared that up with some ibuprofen and just hydrating real good because it never really set into full-blown sickness. I got lucky, I guess. I'm still feeling it a little bit, but right now everybody's getting sick. Good morning. Yeah, I don't do any liquor or any of that anymore. I might have some wine or something on a holiday, or maybe 1 beer or 2 beers on a holiday, but that's pretty much it. Me and my wife actually just went to a birthday celebration Friday night, and what I had for dinner was they were itty bitty wings. They were like the smaller ones, not itty bitty, but they were smaller. I had the non-breaded garlic parmesan 18-piece wings, and or 16 or 18-piece wings, and because they were so small, I was able to finish it, but it was really hard for me to actually finish it. Before, I could eat 30, 40 wings, no problem. Now I can barely get over, if they're good size, decent size wings, I might barely get like 10 to 12 in. Good morning, Craig. I want to use a catch can on my 2235. Do you have experience with Ford factory ones? If so, you like them? Yeah. I would always put a catch can. Another Craig. Good morning. Diet what? You know what it is, but for me, once I've been in it now 5 months, about 5 months I've been checking in with you guys? 4.5 months? I've been in it pretty solid. It's not hard for me anymore. I'm just so used to eating clean now and not eating any garbage. Those of you that are here, please hit that thumbs up. It helps the video get out there. Helps the channel get recognized. Shows engagement with you guys. This time of year for me is easy now because I've been at it like 4.5 months now. No sodas, no juices, barely drink any milk. I might just drink like 1 or 2 drinks just to take my morning pills because I like taking it with dairy in the morning. I just eat clean foods. I don't eat any diet sodas, no juices, no garbage, just water and coffee for the most part. I need to start drinking more green tea because they say green tea is even better for you health-wise than water is. It's actually substantially better. So. what I need to do is move these hooks around. Yeah, right. I don't do any fast food. I don't do boxed foods. I don't do any highly processed foods. Last night I had a couple spoonfuls of like instant mashed potatoes, and the rest of it was a Parmesan encrusted steak. It was absolutely phenomenal. My wife figured out how to make the Longhorn Steakhouse, like ribeyes with the Parmesan encrusted layer on it, with that little bit of thick cream like filling underneath the Parmesan crust. Oh, it was delicious. Alright. Try to do some light, just regular flat barbell bench. Trying to feel it out. I ain't trying to get too crazy. Good morning. Remember, guys, hit that thumbs up, please. What we got here? Joe? Joe! See ya. See ya, James. Appreciate you. flat bench is where my shoulder hurts the worst, so I'll load it up a little bit, but I'm gonna take it easy with flat bench because flat bench is what's been killing my shoulder. What are you using for heat? Just propane, or you got that joint you did a video on last year? I got a diesel heater right here under the camera. It's a little quieter than the one that's over there on the wall. And then I got a torpedo heater off to the side over here that I start with, and I get the diesel heaters warmed up, and once the diesel heaters get warmed up, I cut the propane heater off and I let the diesel run. I typically get about, I don't know, on high, as high up as it'll go. I would say about a day and a half use out of the heaters, depending on how I use them. The crazy part is, this heater is only like 140, 150 bucks, and it rolls around on wheels. It doesn't need plumbing in the wall. It doesn't need any of that. Just find a little exhaust to go outside, and it's all self-contained. It pulls all the air from inside the garage. It's got a CO2 monitor and stuff on it to shut off if it detects any of the exhaust that's getting back in. It's a phenomenal product. See how this feels. If it feels bad, I might just stop here or go back down and work with what I was working with. But I'll see how my shoulder feels. All right. It felt a little rough. Maybe I'll throw 275 on there and see how it feels. Try to get 5 in. If it hurts too bad, I may just stop. Double heater thing attached to the propane tank. A heater that burns used oil is very economical. Well, these heaters, they say, because they burn oil, there's already people using used oil, like 60% diesel or 80% diesel, 20% used oil, and they're just mixing it in, and they say they're running no problem at all. They filter the oil before they dump it in, and they're saying these are running no problem. Or you could be like that one dude. Oh wait, these are long. You could be like that one dude that he was going to the salvage yard
and he was getting all the used gasoline in the tanks, and like the old tarnished, just bad gasoline, and he was taking it all back home and dumping it in these big white 500-gallon containers, and then he was dumping used motor oil in there, filtering it out, and then refiltering it into another container after it was mixed. And he had made his own diesel, his own fuel out of that used motor oil, or that the used motor oil and the stale gasoline. I forget his name, but he had like a Cummins truck, a 12 valve that he drove all over the country in that thing. That dude, he's a smart dude, man. From what I understand, he's always been that way, like used his head like that to try to think outside the box. I wish more people would be that way. I wrap my wrists just for injury purposes, so I don't injure myself even more. I don't have to wrap my wrist with this weight, but once I get to like 275, 315, I always throw wraps on just to help keep control of my wrist. All right, here we go. That freaking shoulder, man. Shoulder hurts. It's been hurting for a while. Fuck. I'll probably go see a doctor after the holiday and get it checked out. I may end up needing some kind of like minor little surgery or tweaking. You know what? Getting old sucks, huh? Getting old sucks. I guess you get wiser, but you get more broke. I broke it. I may give up flat bench press totally, and just go to dumbbell bench press, and just get some real heavy ones where I can really challenge myself. Any of you guys grab one of those BM200s yet? Those battery monitors? Alright. Oh. Then we'll get some chest flies in. Some chest flies. Start out with something light. How are you? Good. I wanted to say to you, thank you. Please be careful. I'm careful. I'm a big dude. I mean, you should see what I used to lift like when I was younger. Way more than this. This ain't nothing. Hell, I'd start out with shoulder shrugging 315, and then I'd go up to 405, and then 495, and then try to go over 500 pounds if I could. I'd start out squatting, like warming up with 225, 275. So, and then I'd work my way up to 550, 600 pounds, but I don't have that in me anymore. I just want to be healthy and fit. I don't want to be the strongest dude out there. I just want to be healthy and fit, and that's what my focus is right now. Just to be ultimate dad bod. That's what I want. And I'm gonna get it. One way or another, I'm gonna get it. Merry Christmas to you too, and happy holidays to you. To every one of you, Merry Christmas and happy holidays. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, but you take the holidays as your off days at work, have a great off day. Getting paid for an American holiday. Or a Christian holiday, I should say. A pagan holiday. I don't know. Whatever you want to say. Woo-wee! Feel it. Baby girl's doing great. She had a little bit of a fever Wednesday night going to bed, so we gave her some meds. She cleared up about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. The fever came back. Gave her some children's Tylenol, cleared up. So I stayed up with her all night, Wednesday night into Thursday, and then Thursday morning I just told my boss, I feel like crap. I feel like I'm getting sick too now. I'm gonna take some Tylenol and stuff in it, and I'm not coming in. I don't want to get anybody else sick. And he understood. So because I'm home, she's not used to me being home during the day. She wanted to be attached to me all day. Me and mom tag teamed and kind of nursed her all day, even though she wanted to be attached to me for the most part. I'm glad I had mom there to help me. We're a good team, man. Me and her, we're a real good team, especially when it comes to the kids. So she just wanted to be nestled up with me all day, and we got her to feel about mid-afternoon Thursday. She started to get a little bit of a fever. It went up to like 100, 100.2, 100.3. So we got it to break almost immediately. Within like 20, 30 minutes, I given her some children's Tylenol. And then towards the end of the day, like 7, 8 o'clock at night, she started to feel real playful, like she wanted to get down and actually crawl around and play a little bit. So we let her, but we made sure she was keeping milk and water. She loves drinking water. We don't try to let her drink too much because too much is bad for them. So she was staying hydrated all day. I mean, full diaper after full diaper after full diaper. That girl was peeing like crazy, and I guess that's what you want. You want them hydrated, urinating, getting that stuff out of their body. So we did that pinpoint, and then she hasn't had the fever come back since. But you can tell Thursday night into Friday morning, Friday afternoon, she had the little body trembles. You know, when you're coming down from a fever or like food poisoning or something like that, you get the little trembles. And what's up, my son? The baby, you know how they get when they're coming down from a fever, they get the little trembles just like we do and stuff like that. So we made sure that we caressed her and held her, and I went to work Friday. Mom took her all day. She was great. By like I want to say like 9, 10 o'clock, Mom said she was already eating oatmeal. She was already feeling good. She was down playing and happy and starting to talk and just she likes saying unga 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 unga. She's trying to make different words and stuff up now. So yeah, she's been good, man. But now it's me. I'm a little sick. I'm coming off of it. Mom, she really is sick. She's coughing, and she had to take cough syrup last night before bed, and then early this morning, and she's I'm hoping this is the worst of it for her, and it doesn't get worse, because if it gets worse, I feel bad for her, man. She's attached to the baby all day, so. Appreciate that. What's up, Mr. J? Anything you want to talk about? Bump it up to 45. You too. Appreciate you. Thanks for being here, lady. I'm assuming old Swervo is gone. Where you at, Swervo? Lady said Merry Christmas to everybody in the chat. Have a great holiday. Hit that thumbs up. What you want to talk about? Bring something up. Oh, I got something. Jay, did you hear Ford, Ram, and Chevy are all nixing their diesel engines? No, honey, I did not see your text. Sorry. Yeah, all right. I'll finish real quick if it's okay, and I'll come right in. I'll let this be my last set, and I'll come right in. Their Ford's going from a 6.7 to an 8.0. Chevy's going from whatever their 6.6 is to a, or 6 whatever it is, to a 8.2, and Cummins is going from a 6.7. I don't. It's like 7.8 or something. I don't know what it is. Like a. And they're all going to be over 1,400 foot-pounds of torque. How many people you know can do dumbbell flies with 45s like that? I bet you not many. I think the most I can do is like 60 pounds. 60. I start struggling at the top of my 55-pound range, and then when I get to 60, I can only get a couple. I need to get some bigger dumbbells. That's going to be my biggest problem right now. Not having big enough dumbbells. Oh, come on. Yeah, there is. There's a lot of people better than me. If you're saying that sarcastically, obviously I got an issue with that. Because I'm not really a self-absorbed person. I don't like to be that way. I just joke around and josh with you guys in the comment section or when I'm live. Because I'm proud of myself, but don't ever think I'm some kind of self-absorbed person. Because if that's the case, you're on the wrong channel. And most of you that say user something, a lot of numbers, you guys got to start saying good morning. But luckily I know you, A1, you've been here for a little while, so I know you don't mean no harm. Okay, I gotta go inside. Duty calls. I'm going to get the baby, hang out with her, give mama time to rest. So, I'll catch y'all later. I'm out of here. Be blessed. If I don't see you the next day or two, Merry Christmas. Which I'm sure I'll see you. Y'all take care, and I'm out of here.